question that I will be responding to is based upon your finished reading of the book. What are your thoughts and opinions on the injustices natives were faced with during this time? My opinion over this is that the Native Americans went through a lot of things that emotionally and physically worn them out. For instance, I had mentioned that Native Americans, when they would give birth, they would not try to go to a hospital. They would try to do it at their home or someplace secure. Because if they were to go to the hospital, their uterus would be taken away by the doctors and nurses, the white ones. And they didn't want that, and they were unaware that that was going to occur to them until they spread the word around. And that's unfair because they didn't choose to do that. It was just like, oh, sorry, you don't have a uterus no more. As well as they were forced to another religion, Christianity, or and Native Americans have their own beliefs and their own culture, and they totally had to get away from that since the whites told them to. They were also called as having a drinking problem, but we also have to remember that the drinking problem came when the Europeans came, because they need to remember that they're the ones that brought the whiskey over here to the Native Americans. Maybe they did have alcohol, but with them bringing whiskey, it just caught more their attention. And maybe since whiskey was so common in the European culture, maybe they forced them upon them, or it just got to a habit since they would drink whiskey at all types of gatherings. And overall, Native Americans went through a lot of things that, as mentioned to the other question, that shouldn't be forgotten and should always be remembered, since they went through some things. They're still here. They have some reservations. There's not a lot of Native Americans that I know of. I met a person last year. I haven't gotten the chance to go to a reservation where you're allowed to go and visit or talk to someone for them to explain their experiences. And I hope that I'll be able to meet a Native American and tell them, like, oh, what's your culture? What do you believe in? And that's it. Thank you.